This video will present solutions to questions 1 to 5 of the 2016 VCE Mathematical Methods Written Examination 2. Question 1 asks for the domain of this linear function. Based on the graph, we know that the domain starts where x equals 0. The right-hand end of the domain can be found by solving 5 take x equals minus 4, giving us x equals 9 and our domain from 0 to 9. Question 2 asks for the period and range of this trigonometric function. Based on the value pi over 2, we know that the period is equal to 2 pi divided by pi over 2, which equals 4, meaning the answer is either A or B. Now the range of the function 2 cos something is from minus 2 to 2. The addition of the plus 1 translates this to minus 1 to 3, meaning that the answer is B. Another approach would be to draw a graph of the function. From this graph we can see that the period is 4 and the range is from minus 1 to 3, confirming our answer. Question 3 asks when the derivative of this function is less than 0. One interpretation of this is when this function is going down as we read from left to right. Clearly there are two regions where this is taking place, so we're interested in answers A, C and E, as they all describe two regions. Now the left-hand region goes from negative infinity to minus 2. That means that A is incorrect. The right-hand region goes from a third to infinity, which means that C is correct, and so our answer is C. Question 4 asks for the average rate of change of this function between 0 and 3, i.e. we have to calculate f of 3 minus f of 0 divided by 3. This will be equal to 3 by 9 minus 2 by the square root of 4, which is 2, minus f of 0, which is 3 by 0, minus 2 by 1, all over 3, which gives us 27. Take 4 is 23, plus 2 is 25, divided by 3, which gives us the answer D. This calculation can also be completed on our ClassPad. So that's f of 3, subtract f of 0 now. Once again giving us the answer 25 over 3. The average rate of change is something of a routine calculation in this course. As such, it may be of benefit to enter a user-defined function to perform this calculation. This has been done in this ClassPad. To use it, we need to first define the function f of x. With that being done, we can call up the user-defined function. it's called AR of CH. And we need to enter the lower and upper bounds over which the average rate of change is required. And here we have our answer, 25/3. Question 5 asks about G inverse. To answer it, it would be good to have a picture of what G of x looks like. One can be obtained via the main menu of the ClassPad. So if this is the function g of x, what does G inverse look like? So here we have a picture of g of f, g of x and G inverse. This makes it clear that the domain of G inverse is from 0 to infinity. Which means we're going to focus our attention on answer B, C or D. But what is G inverse's rule? Well, this can be found by solving this equation. This gives us 2y minus 6 equals x squared, or y equals x squared plus 6 all over 2, concluding that the answer must be D. This rearrangement can also be found using the ClassPad. Once x and y are transposed, the ClassPad is giving us the rule y equals x squared over 2 plus 3, which is another version of the answer in D.